Hi everybody, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and should have been recording Mage right now, but for some reason the data server's down. There's some notice about essential maintenance. So first things first. I don't really need to use my Silk Touch pick here, but it's what I got on the bar. So we are going to take this apart. I've emptied it of oil. Got 32 bottles of creosote from it, and a reasonable amount of coal coke. Because between episodes I've been busy setting up recipes for the quests I want to get in this time. Have you got anything in you? Yeah, you've got that. Let me just chop that out. I don't really want this up here anyway, so... Huh? Are you going to be above a pick job? You are. Okay. Yeah, so what have I been up to? Well, allow me to take you downstairs. And obviously you're familiar with the plant room. That still needs to be planted. I still haven't decided what I want in there. But this way, I've extended the corridor this way, and this is going to be my storeroom. But more importantly, over this side, this is going to be my railcraft. What's the word I'm looking for? Coke oven and blast furnace. That's the one. That's the word. See, got there eventually. Room. So I've set this up ready the way I think it needs to be, and I've kind of put these little carpenter slopes so we get this kind of semi sci-fi effect going on there. So that's moving that down. Now I still need to build a room for the smeltery, which will probably be off one of these somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, that's that done for now. Let's go and have a look at the quests I've got lined up for us today, and then we can continue on with the storage facility. Oh, let's sleep first, shall we? Yep. I'll have a quick sleep, quick snooze, and we'll be back in the morning. Okay, morning is here, so let us get the first thing going. Now this is probably the most crucial one, because this is my quest to expand our Thaumcraft knowledge. And this particular thing is the Gimme a Great Wood Oak Sapling quest. So let us just go and grab... didn't want all of it, idiot. Some living wood. Get my wand. Where's my... Oh, I've relabeled my bag. So this is tools and this is magic. So everything to do with magic goes in the magic bag, and everything to do with tools goes in the tool bag. Right. This hopefully won't take too long. I should probably upgrade this to an elven at some point as well. But these are not doing too badly. I've got, what, one? They're nearly full. That's over half full. We're getting to the point where we can probably start to make... What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terra steel there. Probably closer to 5. So that's not bad. I need 24 obviously to make terra steel armor, but that's just a matter of time. I've been kind of thinking about maybe doing some other mana generation as well. Obviously we can go... We could just max this and have a huge facility. That'd be one option. Hup. Right, so that gives us the Great Wood Oak Sapling. Let me get my magic bag. Pop you away. And while I'm at it, I'll get my tool bag and I'll pop you away. I think everything else is stuff, and swap those out. Right, so that should be the first quest. I was just looking at other quests to play with, but I thought I'd stick to the ones, the magic ones at the moment. So So this should give us the great wood sapling, which will give us 3 of those and some great wood logs. This opens up table and scribing tools and silver wood. Let's have a look at the silver wood, see what's involved there, shall we? Where are you, silver wood? You're not, you're silver birch. Silver wood. Ah, this is extreme thing. So that is the next level. We're not quite there yet. However, it has to be said, unless I'm completely barking up the wrong tree, which I may be, because I'm thinking, have I got... That's lapis, there things. Shard seed. No, we got shard seed, so just because the quest isn't there doesn't mean we can't actually do it. If you catch my drift. Anyway, what did you want? Scribing tools, that's ink, glass bottle and a feather if I recall correctly. Ink, feather and a glass bottle, which I know I haven't got any because I just used them all. That's 1, 2, oh god, we'll get there eventually. And ink, scribing tools, that's a nice easy one. Stick those in there for now. And then the other one was the table, which, if I remember rightly, was pretty straightforward. It's kind of wonder whether I can do it with those. It's worth a try. Was it that and that? Hang on. Let's look it up, because whilst I think I know the recipe for a Thaumcraft table, it's entirely possible that he's changed it. It's got to be great wood. Right. Gated behind the great wood slabs. So, well, let's do that, and another one, because we'll need 2 anyway, and that should... Oh, it needs 3. Oh, what do we need the third one? Crafting. Crafting? Yes, crafting. Great wood. Okay. Detection tasks. Wants an arcane work table. Now, in my magic bag somewhere. Hang on. I should have my wand, which we have. Again, I am progressing quest-wise faster than build. Detection task is there. We get common treasure. Okay. Gives us gold-banded greatwood wand. Oh, you're going to give us aura nodes for that. That's interesting. Now that is not charged at all. Oops, that's not right. Hang on a second. Thaumium ingots. You've had a look with infusing mana to create mana steel, blah blah blah. Precantatio aspect in the some research may be required. Surely. Red crystal hourglass, okay. Night ore. What is interesting here is I'm not seeing anything about a thermometer. There's a couple of books have been unlocked as well, 3 books been unlocked, so we'll do those at some point. In itself, that's not a major problem. But surely a thermometer should be on there somewhere. Huh. Right, sod this. Let us go and short circuit the system. Well, maybe short circuit the system. He may have... not really bothered about what kind of shards I've got, so we'll just take air shards. And I need a couple of pieces of gold. So if I remember my thermometer recipe correctly... it appears I don't. Thermometer. Ooh, mana lens. Clever, clever, clever bugger. That's aluminium. I need some iron. Take some of that. Split it and put 5 back. It's a clever recipe. It kind of seems pointless, if I'm being brutally honest. But, yeah. It's a clever recipe nonetheless. Okay. Mana lens. Shards and gold. Yay! We're on the Thaumcraft grind. I do understand this. I don't understand that. I don't understand anything now. That's a torch, which I should be able to understand, but it's the wrong kind of torch. And for that I'm going to need my chisel. And I'm going to need to take one of you and turn you back into torch. Always the first one I scan, torch, to get looks. But at least we have gained some research points and discovered a clue. Cool. So yeah, we'll need to go through the list, which I just pulled out there. So we can then go and do some cobblestone or stone, and then coal, and then a bowl, and then we can mix some stuff together. And yeah, it's going to be basically Thaumcraft research. So that gives us Saxum. Was it Saxum? Yeah, Saxum. And from there we should be able to do a bit of coal. Well, probably sleep actually. In fact, I'm thinking what I'll do is set up the Thaumcraft stuff for the time being in my bedroom, because it's a bit sparse anyway. So we'll pop you down and we'll plonk that on there. So at least we've now got our research side of things done. Oh God, those creepers. Right, well, I am going to go through my usual research routine. If anybody wants to know my usual research routine, I will be more than happy to go through it, but not on this LP. I think I've done that altogether once too often. There you go, you can go there. Bloop. You can go there. Bloop. You can go there. That's a little bit neater. So yeah, I've got a research routine. I'm going to get that done probably between episodes, really. I don't think we're going to get the thaumium this episode, but once we've got the thaumium, we can... Oh, God, I better put the... Let me just stick that down here. That'll do for keeping my great wood, those. I might as well open those. What do we get? Couple of potions, a bit of gold, some eyes of ender. Nothing. Oh, and a belt. Let me just stick this lot out of the way for now. In fact, clear my inventory. I'll tidy up after the episode. So, because we have got some other stuff we want to do, I'm going to keep that on me. Oh God, get me out of the door. Alright, so the other thing that I had got set aside in here was a whole bunch of stuff. And the first thing we need to do, this is a witchery quests, so let's get Let's get down this particular route, and I'll turn off the F7 as well. Whee! What's the altar looking like these days? Pretty much the same. Not that I expected it to change, obviously. Now we've got the spinning wheel. I'm going to give you some magic and some straw, and that is going to make us gold thread. This is straight out of Rumpelstiltskin, this one. I mean, the witchery mod is great for that. The actual myth and the legends and, you know, all of the fairy tale nursery rhymes are particularly good. Now the other thing we need is to do something with this leather, and it's in witchery, I remember. Shapes, no, shapeless, somewhere in here. We'll find it, hang on. I'm going to have to go and look at, let's have a look at the witch's hat. The witch's, which is very difficult to spot here. There we go, the witch's hat. So we got those, we got glowstone. We need to make impregnated leather. To make impregnated leather, we need a whiff of magic and diamond vapor and 4 leather. And diamond vapor is in here. Need some. What did I do with my bottles? Here we go. Take it off. That'll do us. 2 diamonds, 2 oil of vitriol, and that goes off and does its thing. Doesn't take too long. This moss isn't spreading very much once beyond this original point. I don't know why, but not a problem. Normally I can't stop the damn stuff growing, it's everywhere. So once we've got that, come on. I say it doesn't take too long, and then it takes a bloody age. I'm going to go and get the crafting bench that I said I was going to put here, because I've not got one. And it is kind of critical to the to saving me walking backwards and forwards everywhere. He says walking backwards and forwards, but yeah. So get this done. As I say, I'll do the research off camera. Just give me one of them, please. Thank you. Because I've done it so many times, the Thaumcraft aspect unlocking, so it kind of seems pointless doing it again. And then next episode we should be able to get the Thaumium sorted and get a Thaumium pick head. Right, you can go in the floor. I am rapidly getting into this idea of sticking crafting benches in the floor. I don't know why. Now the witch's hat was that, which is, yeah, okay. And then in here we should have 4 diamond vapors, 2 odors of purity. Odor of purity can go in there. 1 diamond vapor can go in there, and we can stick those there, and then bonk. So that gives us 12. Now the hat is 4 glowstone, and that. And the robe, which is not necromancer, witch's robes, is that pattern. So a heart, a string, and that. Try not to, and that leather can just go in there for now. And then let's see what, oh, hang on. The way the world feels. There was a hidden thermometer quest. Alright. And then there's a hidden goggles quest. Well, that is definitely going to get done. In fact, I may do that. Goggles are revealing that I'm going to need some to do some nodes for that. Now, what was it? We were going to the witchery quest, Where the World Changes, Witcher's Hat, gives us 2 creeper hearts and 4 golden thread. And we needed the creeper hearts for the creeper egg, I think it was, off the top of my head. Let me... oh, they don't go in there. They can go into items for now. I definitely need that for one of the quests anyway. Let me just have a look at creeper eggs. Spawn creeper is pig, creeper head, creeper heart, and then some explosives and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much what you would kind of expect there. So I'm just going to go and sort my inventory out, and then we're going to have... I'll check how long I've been recording, because I realise I've done quite a long entry with no cuts. So let me get that together. You can go in... Oh, that can go in there as well. No one will know. And then we can just pop that away, and that bit of cobblestone can be voided because I don't need it. So, storage room. I will pull myself together, and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, so for the storage room, in terms of controllers, I'm probably going to have a controller probably in kind of here somewhere. I should be able to see every block on the network. And oh, that's not the right bloody drawer right off the bat. So what I was thinking was these will store 32 stacks. Once we've obsidian upgraded them, they are going to store considerably more than a barrel, an upgraded barrel, but all the same. And then for the corner pieces, we'll just have these in here just to kind of fill these in. Now, let me just think this through a second. That does not want to be there, because you will not be able to see that. What I've not done is got any of the little half deep ones, which are going to kind of go here to connect it all up. So that will need to be done, and I'm going to need far more than this anyway. But this will kind of just chunt around. That'll probably be the controller, and then we'll continue around here. Now we may put in, well, we could say, for example, have these here, and you know, use these elsewhere. In fact, I may. How many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's probably actually, let's take these out. I can't imagine many things that we're going to have so much of that we're going to need a lot of these. So I think that will probably do there. And if I then go and continue around with these, and then up, pop that out, and then we can continue around here with those, thusly, and then we've got those to take up the slack there. You know, I'm very tempted just to connect these up, even though I'll not be able to get to them, because it will give me the connection straight off the bat, won't it? Yeah, let's do that. And I've got some of these 5 oak, these ones, which these only hold 8 stacks per drawer, so you know, it's not as useful, but it doesn't really matter because I'm hiding those. We'll never access those particular drawers there. So that gives you that. So then we're going to need a drawer controller. Let me have a look at the controller. I don't think it was overly complicated. Some drawers. Any particular style of drawer? A double. That's a pain. I don't really want to. Tell you what. we'll have some of these full ones here just for the littles. Doesn't really matter too much anyway. This is things. Let me go and get that drawer controller together, and also a bunch of the half depth ones, because the majority of items, I just had a look through my chests, and when you actually look at the majority of the stuff in there, well, look, I mean, you know, it's like one stack of each. One, you know, they are for the most part single stacks of items. So I think these kind of drawers here, see this controller here will not see that, will it? I could just steal that one back and put that in. It's probably going to be more useful that way for now. I'll make another one later. But I do need to make a whole bunch of these half depth drawers, which I don't think they're particularly difficult, but I'm going to need more oak. Half depth drawers, slabs and chests. I'm going to need more wood, all told. I'll get those done, be back in a mo. Alright, I think I'm getting somewhere. Take a very slow trip down the stairs. This dolly doesn't work with those other chests, I can't remember which mod it was, but got compacting drawers in. These are all just running the, well, got the five metals there, some precious bits here and there. Got my cobble, and cobble all wants to go in here. Now there's plenty of room in there because that's only got 843 cobble in it. That shouldn't be here. It takes a while to update your inventory. But I've also got this obsidian upgrades, so yeah, we'll be able to, if these get out of hand. Now unfortunately you cannot store these upgrades in drawers. I've tried it and it just does not work nicely. So yeah, it's thing. Let's stick that in there just for now. So the next job for me, apart from researching all the Thaumcraft stuff, is transferring all of this stuff down into the storeroom. Not all of it. The seeds and the essences for now are staying up in the tool shed. It is just going to be these chests and things here, and I'll leave those up here. This is all relevant to the gardening aspect. So, and then of course everything out of these will need to go down as well. So yeah, got quite a lot of between episode work to do, but hopefully we'll have a inventory system which is a little less disorganized and a little more useful, and certainly the ability just to wander up to that controller and just empty your inventory straight onto it is going to be huge for me, because as you know my inventory is always a mess, and double click inventory cleaning is the future. Definitely. So I'm going to work on this. I'll get the research done between episodes as well, and hopefully we'll be able to head back into the Nether next episode with the Thaumium pig, which would be very, very good indeed. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as per usual, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.